my channel. My name is Liv Celene. If you're new and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back to me more content. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. First and foremost, I just want to say, are y'all feeling this new setup? I just did a quick little IG story thing about how I put this together in 5 minutes. If you would like a little video on how you can do a quick little DIY filming setup with things you already have in your home, then let me know in the description below. So today's video is going to be all about thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Your thumbnail is the first thing that people see when they are going to come to click your video. So you want to make sure that it's bold, it's bright, it's fun, it's calling your attention to something. It's the first chance you have to grab people's attention visually. So thumbnails are super important for your video, and I'm just going to show you how I make mine and the free apps that I use to do so. But I do want to make a point that when you're uploading your videos onto YouTube, your thumbnail does have to be less than 2 megabytes. So sometimes I do that where I have this super nice clear image with a bunch of layers and it's like, oh, this is more than 2 megabytes. But I also have another trick for that I'll show you a little later on in the video. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I made the thumbnail to my moving to Atlanta vlog or update that I posted. This is actually my second most viewed video, and so I just did this in like 20 minutes on my phone and free apps, and so this is the one that we're going to be using. Alrighty, so getting started, I'm just gonna go ahead and start my screen recording, and basically I keep all of my apps that I use to edit here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is Facetune 2. Facetune is basically an editing app. You can do a lot with Facetune. I'm sure you guys have seen some Facetune situations that literally don't even look like the person was before. For me, especially if it's just face, the only thing I'm gonna do is smooth a little bit and then also brighten my makeup. So that's the only thing I do when it's like a selfie. Just going in, I love to use the details tool on my eyes and my lips. You know, my lip gloss be popping or whatever. And that'll be it with that. Alright, so like I said, nothing major, just a little smoothing. I didn't even add color to my makeup in this one. Save that, and then we are going to pop that guy right into Photofox. So Photofox is another one that I like. I mainly use this just to get rid of backgrounds. So the eraser tool has an auto selection that kind of just gets rid of the background of what they feel like is the background, and then I'll just go in and fine tune what they did not get. So here I am just removing the little excess background that was left, just so I can get myself as a perfect cutout. Oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, basically I'm just gonna go through and fix all of this background. After we got what I want, we're gonna go ahead and save. Okay, so another important thing is finding transparent images. So basically, I am just going to search transparent. I'm going to search Atlanta skyline transparent. And the thing about transparent images is, see, I go to image. A transparent image is going to be that gray and white checkerboard, but if you're looking at it from search view and it has this gray and white checkerboard already, like this one per se, that means the checkerboards are going to be there. That's not transparent. Transparent is when you're looking at it like this, you don't see squares, and then when you click it, squares appear. So that's how you know that it's actually transparent. So now that we have that, I'm just going to scroll along and kind of see what skyline I'm feeling. And okay, I like this one because it has some colors going in it. Yeah, and then this is the transparent version because the squares dropped up, so let us just add that to our photos. And taking this image, we are just going to go to our next app, which is going to be Over. So Over is like the main app that I use when it comes to thumbnails. We're going to start building up our layers on Over. So I love Over because one, after you select your first image, you can basically size it to any format that you're going to be using it for. So specifically, they already have a pre-made YouTube thumbnail template that it'll size it correctly. Taking that transparent image that we grabbed off Google of the Atlanta skyline here, And I'm just going to add that on here and basically just fit it to the square exactly. All right, and so now I'm gonna add me in. I don't really know what I'm going for right now. I just know I want me, the city background, and we're just gonna play around and figure it out. So now that the background that is behind the city skyline, we're just gonna find a color. I'm just gonna choose the picker tool and kind of just play around, find one that's not too dark, but also something that's still in the image to where it can all tie in. Okay, down here I like the lighter colors. We can just grab this kind of browny orangey color. Cute. Okay, so next let's get some text going. The thing about Over does not have the best font, so sometime I'll go into Canva and just choose a font that I prefer there. So I'm just gonna take a blank canvas, and since I'm writing in white, I'm just gonna change the background to a different random color so I can see the text that I'm writing, because we're gonna save it as a transparent image. So just playing around with my words and the font that I want, and then we're just gonna go through the different availabilities that they have. Find something we can work with, okay? And then you just go through the different fonts. Like I said, this is the free version, so everything that has a crown on the right hand side of it is locked unless you pay for Canva. However, it's still a considerably large amount of free ones. Do a little spacing, a little editing, and then we're gonna save this with transparency. All right, so going back into Over, I'm going to add in my little transparent text, size one up. And then I realized the only thing with moving your text back into Over from Canva is you can't edit. Once you see how it is on your image, you can't just go and tap and edit because it's a solid image. So I realized I don't really like that moving to Atlanta, how long it was, but I do like the moving to, so I'm just gonna scoot that over and add the moving to, and then kind of just adjust myself on the side here. So now that we're adjusted, I really don't feel like going back into Over to find another transparent text, so let me just see if I can work with something. Of the angle, want to add a little background shadow, and then we're just gonna play around and find exactly what we like. All right, so now that we have a good little shadow effect that the words are kind of jumping out at you, let's go ahead and make myself pop out as well. So we're gonna add shadow and blur it to my image so I kind of look like I'm popping out on the screen. Okay, and so now, you know, emojis are also a great way to draw attention to your thumbnail, basically give it a little character and fun element. So, you know, Shorty's turning into a little Georgia peach with a little location, so let's see, and that looks weird. So I'm basically just gonna play around with the layers and see what we can make of this. And honestly, y'all, I played with this for like 10 freaking minutes. I was like, we're gonna have this freaking peach no matter how dumb it looks. So I was playing around with that. Moving to Atlanta, but the whole tea is that this was my 1-year update. So I'm just gonna write that out and figure out a text to have that in. And then I want the 1-year update to kind of be like emphasized or something. So like, I'm just gonna look for like a shape, a circle basically to outline it or something. So we're gonna go in our shapes again. Free options for shapes and stuff, and images are kind of poo that come with it. So I always type the word free usually after. So I'm just typing in circles, free, and then just, I don't need anything extravagant. I'm just gonna choose one. And make sure that's all good and centered, play with that a bit. This is the base of what I want it to look like, and now we're just moving things around, making sure it's in the position I want it, and getting everything in place. So, okay, and so here we have it. This is the image that I'm deciding to keep. I really like this. I think it's super cute, and I definitely feel like it will bring attention to viewers on YouTube. Okay, and so one thing I talked about earlier, if you do make your thumbnail a little heavy in size, another way you can save it on over. When you're ready to save, you go down onto export settings here, and then you'll just change it to JPEG. JPEGs are just gonna be a smaller file size. It may take a little bit of your quality of the image away, but it shouldn't be anything too drastic. We can see at the top here, my PNG is only 1.6 MB, so that will upload fine onto YouTube. Okay guys, and so there we have it. We have our cute little image ready to get the clicks, ready to get the views, honey. And yeah, I would say I enjoy making thumbnails. It is the first thing that people are gonna see before they click your video, so I feel like it's a fun way to just figure out how to draw people into your videos. But yeah, just a little reminder, the free apps that I used were Canva, Photofox, Over, and Facetune. They all have paid for subscription, but they also all have a free side that you can utilize and get a lot out of as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what other type of content related to YouTube, growing your channel, getting started, and everything like that that you would like to see from me, and I'll be happy to get some of that out for you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.